It's 3:30 in the afternoon here on Wednesday, May 20th, 2026. We're 2/3 of the way through May. You can see the grass is turning brown. I just moved the rams here. And that one with the blackhead, he's been under the weather for a while now. He had bottle jaw for a while. Now he just seems to be a little sluggish. His ears are down, but the bottle jaw's gone. So you can see they're going after the seed heads on the grass there. That's what they like. So, and the noise is the water filling up. Right now it's about 80 degrees. Yesterday we got about an inch and a quarter of rain. That's probably 3 centimeters. Is that right? Yeah, something like that. 2.5, 3 centimeters. That one with the horns, he's one of the ones I want to use to breed. He's Katahdin. This is the other one here. He has horns. But 2 rams for an entire flock of like 60 is probably not enough. So I'll probably turn my St. Croix on there too or something, or give them a few days head start, maybe a week head start, and then bring the other rams in to finish up in case they missed one. So yeah, this guy is having a rough time. He's getting better though. That's a good sign. Need to get him some minerals. There goes the water shutting off. A lot of shedding going on. We're practically, this is the beginning of the summer weather at least. This whole week we're expecting rain, at least like a half an inch of rain from every day. By the end of the week we might be seeing 4 or 5 inches of rain, which is good. We need lots and lots of rain to catch up, get the summer grass a head start. I'm seeing some goatweed in the pasture. I mentioned that. I'm able to see the spring grass or the summer grass now. It's a good 6 to 8 inches tall already. Some places even taller. And the spring grass here, you can see it's turning brown. It's getting ready to finish its cycle, shed the seeds for the next growth in the autumn, and then we'll see what happens next. We still have some flowering legumes. Those they're hard to see, but the purple flowers, that's part of hairy vetch. Hairy vetch is a good legume in this climate. So I'm told the horns help the animals keep cool. They help to radiate heat. So I'm not going to dehorn my sheep. If I get horns, I'll be happier for it. If it helps them tolerate the heat a little better, I'm planning on maybe 2 weeks or a month from now, I'm going to herd up the ewes, and then I might pull off, no, I probably won't pull off any sheep. I'm going to castrate all of the rams, the ram lambs. I don't think there's any I want to keep, not at this stage at least. I've got plenty of rams. And get another count of how many sheep I have. I'm expecting, I keep seeing every day I go out there new lambs, so I'm expecting we'll probably have over 100 sheep when I count them in a couple weeks here. I think maybe what happened was one of the lambs, the ram lambs, bred the ewes because I left them on there too long without being castrated. So going forward, I'll just be sure that every time I get some lambs, I round up the sheep within a month and castrate all the rams or pull them off or whatever I do with them to make sure they don't breed with their mamas. I think after 3 weeks, the lambs are pretty much, they can be weaned, They might still nurse on their mom a little bit, but they're pretty much done. So it shouldn't cause any problems if I do decide to pull a ram off. Another thing too is the puppies, they started eating dog food, which is a sign that I can put them with the rams and they don't really need their mamas. So I'm thinking of pulling the puppies off of their mama maybe in the next week or two, and sticking them here with the rams. Now feeding them is going to be a challenge because the rams are going to get into the dog food no matter what I do. But I do have a couple strategies to mitigate that. What I might do is if I don't already have one, is make a pig panel pen. You basically take like a 12-foot long pig panel, you fold it so you get a rectangular pen, and then you make a hole that's just big enough for the dogs to climb through so they can get inside and they can eat their dog food. And then what I'm going to do after that is I'll put some hot wire around it, and that way the rams won't mess with it. They won't push on it and they won't try to go under it. Especially when the puppies are small, it's a lot easier. When the puppies get a little bigger, they have a hard time crawling under it. But just make the hole big enough that the puppies can get through and nothing else. And after about 6 months of that, they should be perfectly bonded with the rams, and there shouldn't be any issues with the dogs and the rams. And then when the dogs encounter the sheep, they'll be perfectly fine. Oh, there's something happening. Oh, they heard the neighbor's dog. That's what happened. So that's the plan there. The cows and the calves. So I'm planning on selling them soon. I need to get them in. I'm going to get them castrated and maybe get them vaccinated, and then sell them. I'll probably just sell my steer. I'm not going to harvest that. I don't think I have the time or the energy to do that. So I'll just sell. I'll probably keep the bull as a companion for the red bull. So I might have 5 or 6 calves I'm selling here that are going to be about 9 months old. I don't expect to get too much from them, but it should be a significant amount of change. The restaurant is profitable. This is not very profitable, so we're able to pay down some of the debt that we've incurred building that restaurant, but I need to seriously knock that out so I'm not paying so much in interest. So hopefully things will go well. And then I need to buy hay for this coming winter. Typically June or July, I think, is when I buy that hay. That's when they'll call me up and see if I want some hay. And I think this year I'm probably going to get 80 bales. And instead of putting them out like I did along the fence, I'm just going to put them, somewhere. Just stack them up end to end as much as possible. And then when it comes time to unroll the hay, I'll borrow the tractor for a day and move a bunch of bales of hay so that I can grab them with the side by side, and then the bale unroller, which you can see the bale unrollers right there. And so maybe like every 2 weeks or something like that, I go out there and put a bunch of bales out so I can grab them. And that way the bales should last a little longer. The other thing I'm going to do that was a great success was I went through and I found a bunch of big branches and I cut them, about 3-4 foot lengths, and I put them under the bales of hay, and the bales just did not decompose. They were just perfectly awesome and great. So that's my plan with the hay this year. So don't really have much else to report. You guys have a great day. Take care and bye-bye.